Grenada. Now that hurricane season is officially over, we make our way to the southern Caribbean island and learn why it is known as the Island of Spice. Chocolate factory and rum distillery, check and check. Monkeys, add that to the list. We take in all its nature, the lushness, heat and humidity, cooling off at gorgeous beaches and refreshing waterfalls. We didn't expect to know anyone here but run into cruising friends and debrief with Capt Richard as he delivers happy seas safe and sound down the Atlantic Ocean.
Come on, honey. Let's wake up, honey.
No sleep, my veins run dry.
Oh, you're all ready. Socks on? Pants?
I can't see, I'm blinded by this concrete. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go?
I haven't been up this early for a long, long time.
I'm excited to get somewhere warm.
No, how to move on without you. Where's your irony? Just smile, why? Cause I got everything I need, but not what I wanted. Cause I just wanted you.
My beans all ready to go?
I don't blame
Welcome
you.
aboard American Airlines.
And I should
Today's
call
flight,
you,
straight
see
Apple
what you've
Music.
been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am not knowing how to move on without you, you.
Nice and warm. Oh, the humidity.
That's you? Hello. What's your first impression of Grenada so far?
Good.
Good? Everett's tired because he was woken up at 3:30 this morning. He needs a nap.
Good idea.
I took a nap without even knowing.
What is Grenada like so far? What do you think?
Warm.
Warm? Why are you wearing a sweater? Welcome to Grenada.
Yeah, it's nice and warm.
What's your first impression?
It's very Asia-like, actually. The humidity, it's very hot. It just kind of hits you like a wall.
I expected lots of small houses and very green. And the water's not brown.
That's right.
It's really nice.
Grenada is actually 19 islands altogether. You're on mainland Grenada right now, and the southern half of the Grenadines belong to Grenada, of which the largest Grenadine island is called Carriacou.
We enjoyed several days of resort living and several days at an interesting Airbnb as Happy Sea steadily made her way south. Grenada is known as the island of spice. Nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, bay leaves, turmeric, in addition to tropical fruits, are all grown here and exported. After sampling a variety of different flavors over the days, we took a day tour around the island to learn some history and to see firsthand the lushness of the land. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Cuddy.
I am Cuddy.
Cuddy Taxi and Tours. Today we're going to go out and do a tour of Grenada.
Very good. In Victoria, there's a Nutmeg Museum. And then in 1974, the American invasion or rescue mission or intervention, depends on what you want to see. You know? They help us to build 500 housing units. The House of Parliament, the white building, well, bougainvillea flower is one color. White.
It's white.
It's like aloe vera.
Like aloe, yes. It's a woman in the boat with a red petticoat. So the nutmeg is on the tree. Whenever they're ready, it splits open. Once you remove the bark, it's not coming back. And then they pick it and dry it, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
Put this together.
Fresh ground nutmeg.
The tour so far.
Very good. Saw a lot of spice trees and fruit trees and all that already. And got a monkey on my head.
What did the monkey do?
Right on my arm.
Oh, what did it feel like?
Heavy. You actually jumped up and scraped the back of my neck.
Anytime National Park. Oh, it's raining. Why is it raining here?
Because it's a rainforest.
Usually we don't like papaya, it tastes like meat. But as a soup and a vegetable, and put salt on it, it doesn't taste too bad.
Calabash? Yeah. This is a calabash.
Royal Grenadian rum. It is much better.
Division?
Hey, Shannon?
I don't know what to say on camera.
You're ruining it. You're ruining the video. We're trying out Patrick's. This is a restaurant just across the street from Port Louis Marina. It was recommended by a couple of people as being really good local food.
So we got here 2 hours ago and we're just getting our food now.
Yeah, so it is island time, but we've had really good company and a good conversation with our fans. Guess who's here? Sailing Symphony and Wind Therapy. Minus one here. Minus I know you can get you here. Roti, a burger.
Oh, your guys' food.
That was terrible, huh?
You got nothing?
Yeah, we learned never go to a restaurant hungry. Yeah. For this
Again,
reason.
we've learned
Right.
again, yeah.
Remember when we were complaining about how cold it was in the Chesapeake? Well, Grenada is the exact opposite, incredibly hot and humid. This called for a visit to the beach.
Grenada Beach. It's really pretty.
Grenada's Beach? I think it's the nicest beach in Grenada.
Yeah, it's really nice. It reminds me a lot of Bahamas.
Ah. What do you prefer, Bahamas or Grenada's? Hard choice.
Hard choice right now.
Why I let you go. There's something strange between us. Oh, let me show you what you need to know. If you see me how I see you, it will show. I am waiting for a moment to tell you everything, but I didn't have the courage. I didn't do a thing. There was nobody around, nobody, just me and you. I know we have got the courage to do the things we
Caribbean version of
do.
Asia.
Hey there, what's that sound? Something is calling from underground.
If you ever get a chance to visit Grenada, take the local bus. It's an experience all on its own and a great way to get around the island.
Slowing down, something is calling from underground. Hey, I didn't notice. Hey, I didn't notice.
Can you tell us about trees?
Little touches on the rain.
Like today? This is certainly a rainforest.
I kind of like this hike.
This is like an adventure hike.
Why I let you go.
So you gotta watch your
There's
step.
something strange between us. Oh, let me show you what you need to know. If you see me how I see you, it will show. I am waiting for
Uh-oh.
to
Where'd it
tell
go?
you everything, but I didn't
Where
have
is it?
the courage. I didn't do a thing. There was nobody around, nobody, just me and you. I know we have got the courage to do the things we do. Hey there, what's that sound? Something is calling from underground. Hey, I didn't notice. Hey, I didn't notice. We're not slowing down. Something is calling from underground. Hey, I didn't notice. Hey, I didn't notice. Hey there, what's that sound? Something is calling from underground. Hey, I didn't notice. Hey, I didn't notice. We're not slowing down. Something is calling from underground. Hey, I didn't notice. Hey, I didn't notice.
All right. All good, Sierra? Let's see my Sierra Barra.
Coming back.
Coming back.
Dun, dun, dun.
They say you're never supposed to sail to a schedule. Because movements are constrained by the weather, it can be very difficult to precisely predict where and when Happy Seas might be sometime in the future. But Captain Richard seems to have it down to a science, as he and his crew came in on the exact day he thought he would after a 14-day offshore passage. Happy Seas looked great and well looked after, and we were glad to move back aboard our home. Thanks for bringing her safely down to the Caribbean, Richard. Hey guys, are you excited to have your boat back? Do you see Happy Seas? You guys happen to see her?
So I'm not quite sure what to make of all this cruising life now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good things to get used to. It's Liver Crew. See you later, guys.
Look at that.
They're 14 days overall. What do you
14
think?
days. Yeah, this is fine.
That's
You know,
okay?
This is a good boat. You know, I mean, you can see
Fast.
everything's still there. No, it didn't break anything. Except the light bulb. You know. The boat is fine. The boat performed perfectly. I mean, I had absolutely no issues with it. And, you know, of course, it's a 45, and I've sailed enough of those, you know, to know that this is good. And, you know, little things like a light bulb or, you know, our fancy connection for the bowsprit, you know, which you can video in a minute.
It looks really good.
You know, but that will work. I mean, you wouldn't have to do it. It's just
Looks a little funny.
looks like Homer Simpson designed that.
Yeah, give some personality to the boat so we know it's ours.
Yeah,
happy
beep
with that.
on the VHF.
Okay.
It's a new one.
Well, you're still learning, I take it. There's still stuff to.
You will
don't know
never
at all.
stop. You will never stop, you know, being amazed by things that can happen after so many years doing this. You know, there's always something that my friend Murphy throws at me, you know, at 2:30 in the morning, you know, as is usually the case. And you're going to have a wonderful time. This is a good decision, you know, starting down here and then just going up step by step, and day sails, half day sails, and anchorages and marinas and all the good stuff I never get to do. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, you keep signing up for all these windward passages. Okay, Captain Richard. Well, thank you very much again for bringing our boat here. I know you have a lot of experience with leopard catamarans. I've seen your resume. How many of these do you do a season or a year, would you say?
Goodness
How many
gracious.
boats do you go on?
At at the peak, which was probably about 2 years ago, you know, there were 25 separate trips, you know, in one calendar year, and that's a little much.
That's a lot.
You
A
know,
lot of sailing, a lot of miles.
Call myself retired is not really the way to approach this.
Yeah, and probably doing this video is not going to help your retirement.
Well, that's all right. You know, as long as I enjoy it, I will continue doing it, and if I don't, you know, then that will be the end of it.
Yeah.
So needless to say, I'm still very happy
Yeah.
owning these boats, and, you know, especially, you know, nice boats like this, where you don't really have to worry about much. Literally nothing broke, and 14 days is a long time to be out on the ocean, mostly upwind out of Norfolk down to Grenada. But it, well, you know, I mean, it's all in a day's work, on a fortnight's work. So you want to look at it, you know, compared to maybe having a boat here on the Hard, which a lot of people have done. And, you know, financially, as I understand it, I'm still a little less expensive doing what I'm doing to the boats versus keeping it out on the yard, you know.
So, Richard, can you tell me, how do you charge for a passage like this?
Well, it's a daily fee, you know, that has to be met, you know, together with provisions, together with transportation. There's a bunch of variables in it, you know, just using this trip as an example. You know, this is a 14, 15-day trip, you know, and the boat owner will look at approximately $10,000 to have this boat move almost 2,000 miles. It was 1,930 miles from Norfolk to here on the water, including all the little side trips where the wind did not cooperate all that well. So realistically speaking, as we heard from a fellow 45 owner who spent, you know, multiple tens of % more keeping it on the Hard here in Port Louis in the dry dock. And it's a question of, you know, where do you want to start your trip? You know, where do you want to leave the boat? Where do you want to finish the trip? You know, do you want to keep it up in the Chesapeake, you know, or North Carolina somewhere? I mean, wherever you feel comfortable with. Or do you want to keep it down here, you know, and not have it move?
What do you say about having an owner or come with you on a trip like this? Is it helpful, or is there a good learning experience with that?
Well, that depends. That depends on how the owner feels about this. You know, there's of course a big experience factor that can be gained by having, you know, a owner or the owner on board. The question is, you know, is this something, you know, especially on an upwind trip like this one was and always is, you know,
Yeah.
is it enjoyable enough? Is there a ratio of experience that you can gain that offsets the fact that you might not be all that comfortable, and you know, you're thinking, oh my God, wouldn't it be nice if I was sitting in an office right now?
Yeah.
And when it comes to that, well, you know, what is that? A bad day at the at sea is still better than a good day at the office.
At the office. Yeah.
Something trivial like that.
And that's a certain consideration for when we hired Captain Richard for this boat, and with a family and 2 young children, what we were thinking of. And so we're glad that you were available for us for this trip. And originally we were thinking of having you deliver the boat to Puerto Rico, but you managed to bring it all the way down to Grenada for us. And
Yeah.
so now the idea is it's all easy for us now. You did all the hard work.
Yeah, of course. You know, that's the whole idea. It's the yin and the yang, you know, and I'm the windy yang, and, you know, you're the happy yin here.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Well, very good. And it sounds like you have your flight booked to leave in a couple hours already. You're not stopping for any rest, are you?
No, that's the thing, you know, but yeah, it'll be fine. It's good timing. You know, you do that kind of trip and you buy a ticket before you leave, and you actually get there when you have the ticket. So
I got to say that's really amazing, because you booked your ticket way in advance before you left, and you made it pretty much right on the dot to the day to catch your flight out without any.
Even though I must admit, I would have much rather preferred to arrive yesterday.
Yeah.
But that was not to be. There were too many obstacles with the wind and wind direction, but it's all good. We're here.
Okay, thank you very much again.
Yeah, you're very welcome.